Today on Rappler. U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris will visit Palawan, Philippines near the disputed Spratlys. The House of Representatives approves a bill increasing paid leave credits. Donald Trump announces his U.S. presidential bid for 2024. Jose Rizal University expels hothead John Amores from its basketball team. K-pop girl group Mamamoo is coming to Manila in February. Pop icon Beyonce ties with husband Jay-Z for most nominations in Grammy history. And an unprecedented demand for Taylor Swift's tour crashes the Ticketmaster website. U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris will visit Palawan in the Philippines at the edge of the disputed South China Sea. The visit, scheduled for Tuesday, November 22, will make Harris the highest-ranking American official to visit Palawan, which is adjacent to the highly disputed Spratly Islands. Harris's move may be interpreted by Beijing as a rebuke. She is expected to meet with residents, civil society leaders, and representatives of the Philippine Coast Guard in Palawan. The trip will show the Biden administration's commitment to stand with the Philippines in upholding the rules-based international maritime order in the South China Sea. The Philippines is a defense ally of the United States, but eyeing Chinese investment, it avoided criticizing Beijing under former President Rodrigo Duterte. The House of Representatives approves a bill seeking to raise the number of paid service incentive leave credits granted to qualified employees from 5 to 10. The proposed measure seeks to amend a provision of the Labor Code which stipulates every employee who has rendered at least 1 year of service shall be entitled to a yearly service incentive leave of 5 days. House Bill No. 988 retains exemptions under Presidential Decree No. 442, saying the proposed revision shall not apply to those who already enjoy a 10-day paid service incentive leave. Current laws do not require employers to grant sickness and vacation leaves, only service incentive leaves to employees. PD 442 says employers who give employees 5-day vacation leave credits are already compliant with the mandatory granting of SIL. Former U.S. President Donald Trump launches a bid to regain the presidency in 2024. Trump makes his announcement at his Florida estate a week after midterm elections in which Republicans failed to make a red wave in Congress. Trump's announcement comes earlier than usual and signals his interest in discouraging other possible contenders such as Florida Governor Ron DeSantis or his former Vice President Mike Pence from making a bid for the Republican Party's 2024 presidential nomination. The 76-year-old Trump is the first U.S. president to be impeached twice. U.S. President Joe Biden said last week he intends to run for re-election and will likely make a final decision by early next year. In an Edison Research exit poll, 6 of 10 respondents said they had an unfavorable opinion of Trump. Jose Rizal University expels controversial player John Amores from the Heavy Bombers basketball team over a week after he started an on-court brawl in the NCAA. In a statement, JRU says after a thorough evaluation, the board is convinced that additional sanctions should be imposed upon Amores. JRU adds it set up a mental health program for its student athletes. Amores will be one of its first beneficiaries. Amores is also required to undergo community service while serving his suspension from his classes. JRU has been the subject of widespread public scrutiny after Amores' assault last November 8 against 4 College of St. Benilde players. CSB's Jimboy Pastoran and Tane Davis, who were injured from the brawl, have since filed a physical injury complaint against Amores. K-pop girl group Mamamoo is heading to Manila for a one-night concert on February 12, 2023. The show, which is part of their MyCon World Tour, will be held at the Araneta Coliseum. Event promoter Wilbros Live announces tickets will go on sale on November 30 at 10 a.m. Ticket prices and the seat plan have yet to be released. The Asia leg of their tour also includes Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, and Kuala Lumpur. Mamamoo, composed of Solar, Moonbyul, Wheein, and Wasa, put out their latest mini-album Mic On October 11, the group's first comeback since September 2021. Formed in 2014, Mamamoo has come out with international hit singles Mr. Ambiguous, Hip, and Starry Night, among others. Pop icon Beyonce receives the most 2023 Grammy nominations with 9 in total, putting her in a tie with her husband, rapper Jay-Z, as the most nominated artist of all time. Beyonce and Jay-Z both have 88 nominations in total for the peer-voted music awards. Jay-Z receives 5 2023 nominations for contributions to Renaissance and DJ Khaled's song, God Did. Rapper Kendrick Lamar with 8 nominations and singers Adele and Brandi Carlile with 7 each trail behind Beyonce this Grammy season. Beyonce already reigns as the female artist with the most Grammy wins, with a total of 28. Jay-Z has taken home 24. The 2023 Grammys will take place in Los Angeles at the Crypto Arena on February 5. Millions of Taylor Swift fans swarm Live Nation's Ticketmaster lyv.n website on Tuesday, November 15, trying to score seats for her first tour in 5 years. Ticketmaster tells fans via Twitter it was experiencing intermittent issues that the company was urgently working to resolve. Later, Ticketmaster tweets there had been historically unprecedented demand for Swift's The Eras Tour from millions of people. Fans report waiting in online queues for up to 8 hours, while others were repeatedly dropped from queues. U.S. lawmakers Representative David Cicilline and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez also criticized the company, saying the 2010 merger of Ticketmaster and Live Nation should not have been allowed, and calls it a monopoly. Taylor recently announced her The Eras Tour starting in March 2023, where she promised hits from albums spanning her career. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.